Hi, it's John and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to talk you through some of the problems I've been having with my gas on board my Rollerteam Autoroller 746 from 2018. And so the quick backstory is that the gas inside for the heating and for the gas cooker and the oven has stopped working. So let's take a look at what that means. Okay, let's take a look inside. Excuse the mess. So inside our Rollerteam Motorhome, there is a gas hob. So just under here, if I lift this up, you can see we have 3 gas rings. And what was happening was over a period of a few days, the gas stopped working. So it got the flames got smaller and smaller, and then eventually they just stopped. I tried a different gas bottle, but it made no difference. That's really annoying, especially in Scotland, because we have the heating system, which is like a Truma air blowing system. It came up with a fault code. I can't remember exactly what code, but I looked it up and it said there's no gas. And the heating system it sits under this chair here, and it provides all our hot water, our heating, and it runs off gas or electricity. And also gas is required for the fridge and for the oven. So let's take a look at why. So I did try checking the gas bottles. I swapped around the connections and didn't have any luck. And then I posted on a Facebook page, which I'll add the link below, for Rollerteam owners. And they suggested I try a number of different things, including checking the gas regulator. So let's take a look at what that is. So inside the 2018 746, we have the LPG cupboard, and in here there's 2 gas bottles. And as you can see, I've already started dismantling some of this, so you need to be really careful when playing with gas. It's not a toy, and definitely get a gas engineer. I'm lucky to have a friend that is one. So what I did was, this was originally set up here. This is the regulator, and it connects, it usually has a hose that connects into 2 different or 1 bottle. In my case, I have 2 8.5 kilogram bottles, and I just have this hose, which is an 8mm hose that connects into the gas bottle, or at least its connector is 8mm. And then there's this thing, which is the regulator. So this looks after your gas supply. And what I checked was, and actually you can see it now, it's dripping. What I checked to see was whether there was oil coming out of this. So propane is oil based, or certainly is part of the production process. And sometimes you get some bad oil supply, and if that happens, you can end up in this situation where the regulator, I don't know if I can show you on camera, but yeah, it's dripping out oil. I tried blowing through it and it just didn't work. So what I'm going to do is replace this. So I bought a new one on Amazon. It was about £59, so I'll definitely share that in the link. And then I'll show you getting it fitted. I don't know if I'll actually show the footage, because I don't know that using a mobile phone near gas is a good idea, but I think we can take you through that. So it's currently set to the on position there, but there's no reset button, there's no crash detection to cut off the supply in this setup. And this black pipe here goes into the rest of the motorhome. So yeah, I'm going to leave this here and leave it set upright, and that means it can drip out onto my gravel, and I can look down there and see if any more comes out. But it's really just out of interest. I don't think I'll be using this regulator again. Yeah, so that's it. I've ordered a new regulator for the gas, since it's full of oil. I've ordered some tape to help with the sealant between the connections for the pipe at either end of the regulator, and I've ordered a propane gas detector. So it's a little meter. It costs about the same price as the regulator, but I thought safety first. And that will mean that when I set it up, I can tell whether it's leaking at all. And I've also bought some spray that you put on around the seal of the pipes to see whether or not there's any leakage. So yeah, next job is to fit it. So I hope you enjoy the next part. Hi, it's John. So good news. We have managed to fix our gas. Yay! And the way we did it was to replace the regulator, which is the device that connects. You've seen it just a second ago, so it's in the the compartment where the propane is, and it connects between the propane cylinder and then into the gas supply. And so I'll show you just how the gas looks on our gas hob just now. Let's get into it. Okay, and that's the gas hob now working. Yay, fantastic. And it seems really strong. It's much stronger than it was before. And I think that's because it's now working a lot better. It's getting a lot more throughput, because there must have been a lot of oil in the previous regulator. So yeah, fantastic, really happy about that. And I have just tested the heating. So our Truma heating system here, it's actually really hot in the van just now, but I had turned it up to 30 degrees C, and yeah, I could feel hot air coming out, which is fantastic. And so yeah, I'll just show you the regulator that we replaced. So here's the new regulator that we put in, and yeah, you can just see it there. It's a 10mm propane regulator specifically for Motorhome, and I can put a link in the video to explain where I got it. And yeah, it just connects directly into the propane bottle here, and you can turn it off. You can isolate it here by turning that off, and then also turn the gas to make sure it's closed, and that's it closed just now. So yeah, that's it all working. We put a little bit of washing up liquid on it afterwards just to check. We've also got some spray foam spray that we'll also use, and yeah, just to check it the next couple of days, make sure there's no small leaks. But yeah, all looks good. So that's us. Hi, so yeah, we're really pleased to have the gas working again, and it really means that we can go off grid now and camp and heat our van and cook, and yeah, it just makes a big difference having propane working again. So yeah, we're really happy. Looking forward to our next adventures. We've got 4 nights booked, which we'll be sharing soon. So that'll be the next coming weekend. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And yeah, really just an important safety notice for this video. You know, please consult you know, a specialist for any work of this nature, especially with gas. I'm very lucky to have a friend who's a gas engineer, and whilst I sourced the parts, he was able to test it and make sure that it works and there's no leaks, which is really important, because you live in your van, and it's really important that you make sure that it's safe for you and your family. So yeah, please do get an expert to check. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to sharing more soon. Sending my love.